With its distinctive swimming pools in the upper deck, there's a look inside Everbank Stadium here in Duval County, Florida. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. They come in off the extended break from the bye.
I think it was much needed as well. You play 2.5 months, you're ready for some time off to get set for the home stretch.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Texans, they too were. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Texans offense heading out behind their quarterback in his second season. Last year's Offensive Rookie of the Year, C.J. Stroud.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. Stroud off the play fake. He's got this complete to Stover, the tight end. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Stroud to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing now is Stroud. Escaping the pressure right. And Stroud wisely slides down safely after picking up the first down. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Here's Stroud. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. Stroud out of the gun here. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Stroud looking to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Tank Dell. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans are on the board first here this afternoon. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here come the Jaguars to take over for the first time behind Trevor Lawrence, their quarterback in season number 4.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, it's the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that, because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Lawrence will throw. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Danielle Hunter make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Lawrence running right on the option.
Holding offense.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now Thomas will come in motion right. Now Lawrence to the right side and complete to Thomas. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's taken in by Duvernay. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Calling a loss of 2 there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
A Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense led by their running back headed out for the 2nd possession. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. And you can see where he's right up there amongst the league's best at finding the end zone. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. Mix it up the middle. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Texans at 7-5 now of the year. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
He gets this in the hands of Mixon. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. These two teams, they met in Houston earlier in the season with the Texans coming out on top. So a win here in Jacksonville would... And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And Stroud now to throw. That is caught. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 22-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. A shotgun snap to Stroud. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon with career touchdown number 75. And the Texans have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. That's caught. It's the former Bill, Gabe Davis. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. ETN up the middle. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found. 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Draw play, ETN. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. Calling an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Bigsby. And he is going to have a Jags first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Silver.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and it's 2nd down. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. You look at the defense for these Texans. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
Now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Here's Lawrence. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
That's good for another Jaguars.
Lawrence. Open man downfield is Davis. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Now Lawrence. This is caught. Touchdown! Brian Thomas, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars are back within a score. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon set to take over once more. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
And this will be a Texans first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Second and a couple. Now Stroud. He's got it to Collins, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 32-yard line. A good pick up there at 20 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Running left, it's Mixon. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Again, it's Mixon. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Stroud. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. They'll give it to Mixon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal, Stroud. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. This is a 26-yard attempt. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Now Lawrence to throw. Open man is Duvernay. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Here's Lawrence to throw. A short sit past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Straight ahead, Etienne. He's able to get 6, a nice pickup down to the 21.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
On 2nd down and 4, Lawrence got his man. It's the tight end Strange with it. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Here's a give to Etienne. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Evan Ingram from 4 yards out. And the Jaguars have got it back to within a score. No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. 72 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Over the middle, that's caught by Woods. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. And he slings one that's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
Yeah, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They came out not so hot. The first quarter, they were sputtering a little bit, but they seem to have stayed the course and really righted the ship here in the 2nd.
Well, let's face it, all the preparation that goes into getting ready for a game, all the scouting reports, the practice, the repetition, sometimes you get a little bit of a lull to start things off. Maybe you get a little flat, but if you put in that time, you put in that effort, it can come back to you, and that's what we're seeing so far.
Now can they keep that momentum going? They go play action now. Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
In motion right is Thomas. Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Again, he'll drop to throw. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
That ball was tipped in the air, and while it ultimately fell incomplete, it caused a few anxious moments for the guy slinging it, who's had quite a day. He knows how to get it into the end zone. He's throwing it really, really well. And maybe Lady Luck is on his side because he avoided his first interception of the contest.
Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. Lawrence will throw. On the slant, he's got Davis. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Now Lawrence. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Thomas. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans 16. It's a throw again as Lawrence. Over the middle, complete. That's Davis. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. An incomplete pass on first down. Here's second and goal. Back to throw again. And he'll just get rid of it.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on third and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the fourth quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
Final play of the half, Stroud. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach at our EA Sports.
Or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Jaguars offense and Trevor Lawrence getting set for this next drive. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Now, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
And 6 yards to go.
Out of the gun now on third down. He'll drop that underneath to ETN. That he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. Fourth down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far. Stroud sets up the play action. He's got this complete to Stover, the tight end. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Stroud working out of the gun. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing now is Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Throwing again is Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Stroud looking to throw. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Stroud off the play fake. He's got it to Collins, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A handoff to Mixon. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 84 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Back to Mixon on 1st down. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Stroud. And it's caught. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Mixon. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
And I know this quarterback. His instinct, he's going to want to go for it here on 4th and goal. I want to see if the rational heads on the sidelines prevail, and they say this late in the game, let's get 3 in the lead. This debate is going to be fun.
Fairbairn able to put this one through. And with that, they take the lead here, 20-17. So, CD, maybe put a pin in that one as this game progresses. It's a field goal that gets them the lead here in the 3rd, but, boy, you hate settling for 3 when you're that close to the goal line.
Well, it certainly pains me to say it, but I do think it was the right call. Now, if they lose, you and I both know that'd be one of the things that gets second-guessed. Why didn't you go for it on 4th and goal? I know the mindset was take the points, get the lead. And, by the way, if they went for it and got stuffed, they'd second-guess that, too.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
That's Azeez Al-Shaair getting through for the sack that time.
Partner, the Mike linebacker, the middle linebacker has so many different responsibilities. How excited do you think he was to get home with that blitz?
Yeah, he wants a sack. He got it. That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Here's 3rd and 3. Now a handoff to Bigsby. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Lawrence to throw. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Jaguars, 1st down.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 10 more there and another 1st down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. Thomas has got it, complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 11 more on that one, and another first down. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got Thomas yet again, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively, but they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Gabriel Davis, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars have taken the lead here this third quarter.
The catch and the touchdown, they were the end result of a terrific route run by the receiver.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And that will make this a 4-point game. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Gabriel Davis. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense had C.J. Stroud getting ready for this next drive. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. Here's Stroud. Got his man, Dell. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. From the 38 now, here's second and a couple. In motion right, that's Dell. Here's a give to Mixon. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 3. First down, Texans.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
He was brought down by Ivory Cisco. A gain of 12.
Now Stroud. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. So he stopped for no gain. And that's going to bring up second down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's second and 10. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the fourth quarter. Stroud out of the gun here. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. As Stroud now to throw. That is caught. And he is going to have a Texans first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Now a 2nd and 10. Stroud will look to throw once more. That's complete to Dell. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3 and leaves him with 4th and 1.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They run for it with Mixon. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Denied on 4th down is Joe Mixon. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Well, they knew who to turn to on 4th down. Their horse, they needed the short yardage. He just couldn't get it.
And that's the surprise because normally that's bread and butter for them, right? Hand it to the big guy, let him go, pick up the first down. Didn't get it there. All credit to the defense. Usually, even if they know he's coming, he can't be stopped, and they got it done on that play.
Lawrence will throw. That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
Lawrence, now this is ETN on the draw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 49 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out first downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
Thomas brings it in. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Nice gain of 25 yards.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 34. Lawrence now off the bootleg. This one caught by Davis. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Lawrence. And that is caught. It's Davis. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Handoff running left is ETN. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding offense.
Late game, that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out and score again. Can he get it done?
He picks up 7 yards there, but they're still faced with a difficult 3rd and goal here.
A gain of 7 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Now Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Evan Ingram, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Jags look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. This offense making its way back out, led by their running back. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Stroud looking to throw. And he finds his target. It's Schultz. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Throwing now is Stroud. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he is going to have a Texans first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This one taken in by Stover. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's second down. Here goes Stroud again. Over the middle, that's caught by Woods. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Texans first down.
Stroud to throw it. He finds his man, complete. That's Schultz. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Mixon with a first down carry. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. He's got this complete to Stover, the tight end. This now a 3rd and 4. Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Here's Stroud. He's got it. Touchdown, Texans. Dalton Schultz, his first touchdown on the year. And the Texans have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Jaguars offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thomas. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And they'll run here with Etienne. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Another tote for Etienne. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That'll be their 2nd, so one more chance to stop the clock here. They'll run with Etienne. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. So now out quarterback as they take over once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. Caught left side. Here's Dell. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Stroud. He'll get this complete to Collins. Here's a 2nd and 7. Now Stroud. Another one caught by Collins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Stroud to throw it. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. Inside handoff to Mixon. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's 2nd down. Here's Stroud. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So a big one coming here for Kaimi Fairbairn. This to potentially send us to overtime. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely I take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So the Jaguars going to get possession of the football first here in this overtime session as the kick is away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. All set up for him right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete. You know they're going to be looking his way in overtime. He's had a fantastic game, but unable to hook up there.
And how many times do we see this situation where they actually complete that pass and you wonder,
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Danielle Hunter able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Here's Logan Cook now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Oh, the return is Sims. He'll be hard-pressed to match that one. That a 65-yard punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Next score wins, but remember, this will be a tie if the period ends with no scoring as they work on 2nd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Mixon. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 119 yards rushing here for Mixon. He's got a 1st down. Now Joe Mixon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now it's Stroud's turn in OT. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Now to change things up, Stroud will throw it. Right side complete. That's Woods. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. He's got it to Collins, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. A shotgun snap to Stroud. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. Oh, nice move. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding. Offense.
Wow, Charles, that doesn't just take points off the board. That takes a win off the board.
So now you have to regroup because you've gone from celebrating what you think is a win to trying to figure out how to do it again and make it a win.
Now Stroud. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play, and it'll be 4th down. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him,
They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. This to win it in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the uprights. And the Texans are going to win the football game. Well, things started off exciting. This one had a high-scoring first half, and nobody let their foot off the gas in the second half either, Charles. And, you know, for them, a really nice victory in a high-scoring output.
You're right about that, because so many times we'll see teams come out slow and take a while to get going, and points become a little bit harder to score near the end of games, as we know, because everyone tightens down. But no such issues in this game. The scoring started right away and held up at a steady clip the remainder of the game.
So for Houston, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-5. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, this season is beyond salvage now as they fall to 2-10. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. And for Charles Davis.